She changed her name to escape. He changed his to hunt her. In 1964, a young actress tried to disappear. She changed her name, left Hollywood, and boarded a small charter boat in Hawaii for a simple 3-hour tour. She thought no one would follow her. She was wrong. What if Gilligan's Island wasn't a sitcom? What if the 3-hour tour was real? What if the shipwreck actually happened in 1964, and what we watched every week was a reenactment of the nightmare that followed? And what if the whole thing started because one man became so obsessed with one woman that he changed his entire identity just to trap her forever? Summer 1963. The movie is For Those Who Think Young, a typical beach party comedy, bright colors, music, crowds, noise. At the center of it all, a rising actress, Tina Louise. On screen, she played a glamorous performer named Topaz McQueen, the kind of role Hollywood loved to give her. Beautiful, charismatic, always being watched. But behind the scenes, she was done. Done being reduced to an image, done being stared at, done feeling like she couldn't escape the version of herself everyone expected. So she made a decision. She changed her name. And then she went even further. She created a new identity entirely. Ginger Grant. Someone who could disappear.
If you are enjoying this, hit subscribe for daily shorts and weekly full videos.
She booked a quiet, anonymous sightseeing trip in Hawaii, a small charter boat, the SS Minnow. Just a 3-hour tour, no cameras, no crowds, no past. She thought she was finally free. But there was something she didn't know. There was someone else on that beach movie set, someone easy to miss. A strange, quiet man buried in the sand. A character named Kelp, played by Bob Denver. If you watch closely, he's always there, watching, never acknowledged, never spoken to, never even looked at. Invisible. After filming ended, he disappeared. No interviews, no appearances, no explanation, just gone. But he didn't disappear for no reason. He was following someone. When she changed her name, someone else did too. Not publicly, not officially, but quietly, he stopped being who he was before. And not long after, a new first mate appeared on a tourist boat in Hawaii, the SS Minnow. His name, Gilligan. November 1964. The Minnow set sail. A routine trip, a 3-hour tour. Then the storm hits. But according to the theory, it wasn't just weather. The wreck wasn't an accident. Something went wrong on that boat, something intentional. The ship was lost, the passengers stranded, an uncharted island, no way out. But the real horror didn't start with the storm. It started after. Every rescue attempt failed. Radios broke, boats sank, signals never reached anyone. And somehow, it always traced back to him. The clumsy first mate, the harmless idiot, the one everyone trusted. Not because he was unlucky, not because he made mistakes, because every failed rescue meant one more day she couldn't leave. Years passed, 3 of them, and the man known as Gilligan never let them escape. On the island, Ginger stayed in character, smiling, performing, playing the role. But off camera, Tina Louise avoided him, wouldn't speak to him, wouldn't engage. Because somewhere, deep down, she knew. She felt it. She was being watched. What we call Gilligan's Island isn't just a comedy. It's a reconstruction, a sanitized retelling of something much darker. That's why the rescues always fail. That's why the story repeats. That's why nothing ever changes. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't coincidence. It was control. She changed her name to escape. He changed his so he could follow. And for 3 years, every failed rescue wasn't an accident. It was a decision. Because the island wasn't keeping them there. He was. What do you think? Is this just a theory or one of the darkest stories hidden behind a classic TV show? Stay curious and stay safe out there. We need your eyes. Be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and share with your fellow fiends. This was Taz DeGaunt. Good night and good luck.